It is Vlogmas day 1. So, I'll explain to you what I plan on reading this week, but my life's a mess right now. Let me show you. I did laundry the other day. I need to put it away. And I brought out my Christmas stuff to decorate today, and I need to, you know, figure out where to put them. It's definitely gonna be a struggle. I have very little decorations because I now have 2 bookshelves. When I last got decorations, it was for just the one, so it might be a little janky. Hopefully not too janky, but yeah. And then let me show you. I uploaded my video today, my easy gift guide, and I feel like my views have been so down lately, but I don't care. I'm just gonna keep uploading every Tuesday and Thursday. And then, I'm so excited for this. I started my 25 days of badass book reviews on my Patreon. So if you don't know, I started that series on my Patreon for December. I'm going to be putting up videos of in-depth reviews, spoiler-free, from December 1st to 25th. You're going to hear me talk a lot about it, because obviously I'm making content for it every day. It's just something I'm just really passionate about. Like, I feel like YouTube's fun and stuff, but I feel like, you know, sometimes you either don't get my videos or there's just less of a response. So it's like talking to the void sometimes, if you know what I mean. Whereas this is different. This is I'm connecting with a few select people. The first day is available for free though. I know I don't want to ask people for money if they don't know what they're signing up for. It is for the $5 tier, but obviously you don't have to do it, especially if you don't want extra content. Like for me, it's like, don't stress, boo boo. But yeah, so it's 12 now and I managed to do all that. I'm still in my PJs. I should probably shower and get ready or eat breakfast. That sounds good. But today is gonna be busy. Let me set you somewhere and we can talk about my day and my reading plans. Oh god, I just realized how aggressive this stack is. I don't think, obviously I'm not gonna be able to read it all in this week, but I have my Libby audiobook for Fangirl. It's that time of the year. I'm indulging in one of my favorite books. I'm very excited for it. And then I really need to read Punching the Air. I've had it for months and I haven't read it yet. And I need to read it before 2020 ends. It's just a goal of mine. And then I do want to read Crescent City. I'm in the mood for it. I have the audiobook for it, so I definitely want to check it out. Mika's always talking about it, so I'm like, gotta join the hype. And then I am planning on reading Narnia for the first time all the way through. I think I've read the first story when I was very young and probably didn't get most of it. But yeah, so I read the story that's about the nephew, but there's 7 stories. The first few are only like 100 pages, and then I think the last like 3 are like 130 pages each. So hopefully I could read about 1 to 2 stories a week before Christmas, just for fun, and then I might rewatch the movies too. And then lastly, I need to finish this book before the year ends because I've been reading it since like this summer, and it's great, but it's just one of those books where you have to give it your full attention to understand it. And as a mood reader, I'm like always wanting to read other books. So I need to just dedicate my time to it. And then I also want to watch tons of holiday movies during Vlogmas. I think tonight I'm going to watch the one with Kristen Stewart and Dan Levy. Really hyped for it. I got hot chocolate. I'm so excited, but I can't get into that stuff yet because I have work to do and some videos to film for the badass book reviews. But I'm so excited for Vlogmas, and when I'm done working and stuff, I'm going to decorate my room. That's probably the next thing you'll see. Hello. So actually, it's already Vlogmas day 2. Oops, we're off to a good start, but that's okay because I have my hot chocolate and I have my fairy lights, so we're still being festive. Just yesterday ended up being way busier than I thought, and so will tomorrow because I'm helping out with an acting class. So yeah, and I need to get off book, yada yada yada. But I did get a cool package that I'm going to open up for you guys, and I'm drinking some hot cocoa, even though the shirt implies coffee. Always down for coffee, but it's just hot cocoa season, you know. So the first hot chocolate of December. I'm very excited. I got the pre-mixed bag It has marshmallows in it, like the mini ones, so it's like extra sweet. Love it. And oat milk instead of regular milk. It's so good. So I have a package to unbox. I'm very excited because I already lost the package this month, which is sad. The order with my coffee in it, which is why I don't have coffee right now. So I'm gonna open this. It's upside down, but it's so cute. Oh. Okay, The Polar Express is my favorite holiday movie ever. Like, even though the animation's a little it's not aging well because it's old, obviously. Not too old, but like, I want to say 20 years or so. But it's one of my favorite holiday movies besides like Just Friends and The Ref. And I got the little book. It just, oh, and look, there's him entering the train for the first time. I really want to get the mug. There's a mug from Target that says I believe, you know, like his train ticket that says I believe. So cute. I want it. So I'm gonna read this. It's so cute. Look at that illustration. He's hearing the train. So beautiful. Oh, I love it. The spreads are so big. Oh, this is gonna be really short, isn't it? Oh, that makes me a little sad. I was hoping it'd be a little longer. But yeah, it was like $5, so I grabbed it really quick. I don't know if it was like a Cyber Monday deal or something, but yeah, she's so cute. Okay, so now I'm going to decorate just a little bit. I feel like my decorations are a little raunchy. And by raunchy, I just mean like lackluster, lack thereof. But we're gonna do the best we can with what we have, and then I might get creative and like, I'll show you. That might not come till tomorrow because it's already 10 o'clock at night. I know it's pretty late, but yeah, I'll show you what I have and what I'm gonna try and do. So good. I have some minimal decorations, and I'm awkwardly squatting, but luckily I have the lights that you just saw behind me, so my room's pretty Christmas vibes already. So I just have to figure out what to do with this stuff. I don't know. Let's figure it out. This guy is cute. I don't know where he's gonna perch. I have a tiny tree. We're gonna figure it out. So ugly. Oh god. We'll make it work later. I'll add something tomorrow. It's definitely very minimal. I just randomly put like a snow globe and the little cute 3 snowmen and the book. I just put it up. Oh my god. And then the bookmarks. I still have some holiday bookmarks that I just placed in front of books. Oh god. I did my best. It's much later. The decorations are still really subpar, but it's like, do I care? When you're broke, you're broke. What can you say? But I did put my snow globes back on my bookshelf, so I feel like they look slightly more festive. But I'm actually gonna work on some birthday cards. I'll put a little thing at the bottom. I don't want to say it because they'll hear me, but tomorrow is someone's birthday. 2 of my roommates. When you try and be sneaky. So I'm gonna try and make some homemade cards. I'll show you how they turn out. Here's hoping for the best. So it's actually the next day, and I forgot to show you my cute penguins. I was so proud of them too. Oh, So I decided that I'm going to just do some with you, show you how I did it, because it was really easy actually. You just need some watercolor, like these cheapo watercolors, and like 2 brushes, and you're good. But I'll show you more. Let's do it. And then maybe you can make it for your family for like a cute holiday card. My desk is a mess, but here I have these really cheap watercolor palettes. Pretty sure it's like $5. You can probably get one at the dollar store, but I take the gray, make sure it's pretty watery, and then I make a little circle like that, water, and make the edges darker, kind of pounce at the bottom, that, get a little more, outline the shape, and blend in. Oh, I'll put his feet there because I messed up a little bit. But yeah, so that's basically the body. And then let's go in, get like a darker color for the arms. And what I did was I had one arm down like that, and then another one up like he's saying hi. Very cute. And then I'm just gonna put a little to make him darker around the edges. Yeah, what's great about watercolor is that it's super forgiving. So you can just tap water away, add water. So yeah, that's Zabati. So pretty simple. And then for the face, I'm gonna go into the black. You can't see it, but I'm going into the black, making sure I can get a nice black line. And it's good to have paper to work on, like how I'm working on. You could see all the lines that I made last night. Okay, so for this, just the head's a circle. And it's okay if it's a little lumpy. There's his head. And let's make his little face. A little triangle. Make sure it's black, like you want it as dark as possible. Okay. And then for the eyes, something I did was cute, was like made this a winky face. So like a little line, I made a circle. So it looks like he's winking. Cute. And let's do the nose is like just a regular rectangle. And you fill it in. Do, 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 do. And there you have it, kids. A penguin. So I made some penguins last night, basically like this, and I gave them a scarf by like just making a little triangle with a little behind him, you know, like a little boom, like that. And then I filled it in with like a blue. So cute, little penguin who winks. Adorable. And then you might be wondering what this is. I put on the back of my cards, oops, you're old. So that's how I made the penguins, if you're curious. That was really fun, actually. I'm trying to get more into art. So I did a thing. I signed up for Skillshare, and I'm gonna do more art, hopefully. I do want to have like an Etsy store and things like that. Like I want to be one of those actors who is financially stable and not dependent on getting projects, because I just don't know what the future may hold or not hold. So I want to be financially dependent, and I feel like I have art skills. Like look at this penguin. Like I could iron out some designs and sell and be an adult and make money. We'll see one day. But yeah, I'm going to get dressed, make some coffee. Yeah, do the thing. I need to get off book for a thing at 5, but I think today I'm gonna read The Polar Express, and I'm gonna keep reading Fangirl because in the library it's due tomorrow, and I'm like an hour in and I have like 14 hours to go. That's what always happens to me. I always procrastinate. What a shame. I got completely distracted and didn't get ready or anything, and I'm watching Naya Reads and Smiles vlogs, so it's a good day. It's 12. I'm gonna have lunch soon. I did work on lines for a bit. I'm gonna go back to that, but I just felt inspired to draw and paint, and look what I did. I'm so proud of it. Like, I guess proportionally wise, like, her head ain't right, but like, I painted this, and let me show you the reference. So like, it's easier to do like a gray, black and white portrait because you can see the values better and the color, like where the shading needs to be more. And I'm using really cheapo watercolor paint, so I'm like pretty impressed with myself. And I added some details in her eyes, and I did use a pen to like line it, so the lining isn't perfect. But I'm about to take this into my painting thing. I just really want to get more into art, and I'm even thinking about like recreating like book covers and stuff like that with like all the illustrations. Grown, I'm looking at Grown right now. I want to paint it so bad. Let's do it. Not the second. I should work on lines and get dressed, but I'm gonna put this in the journal real quick and show you maybe some of the other paintings to see how much I've grown. Okay, so I taped it in, and she's so pretty. She turned out great. I think I'm gonna date it, and I'm gonna write notes about like how I painted it. But yeah, and I might add my penguin in there. I'm doing that. Okay, here's how the page turned out. So I just wrote some notes about why I was drawing penguins and how like these were sketches and this was practice, and then how I felt inspired to draw this beauty, and then some tips about blending. So I think this page is so cute. The issue with this journal is that it's mixed media, but it's so thin that it's like wonky with watercolor, so I can't really draw watercolor paintings in here, even though I've tried. Let me show you. Let me show you the horrors. Okay, so we have, this is the journal that I was using, and this is one of the first, really, but you can tell like I put down a lot of pigment, so it doesn't look like watercolor even. So yeah, and the page is wonky. And then this is another one, again lots of pigment, but I practice variation on the sweater, which isn't too bad, but not like the best. This was probably last year in November or September, my bad. Another one where like the blending is pretty bad, and there's hatching here, which is a shading technique. It's okay. The sweater has better variation than her face, but I think I was just trying to make a darker colored woman and failed horribly. And then, oh, I posted this on Twitter. I think these turned out super cute, but the glass needs work because there was a lot of, I couldn't do the depth of the cup very well. And then, oh, these are some, this is from class. I had to do some like wall moldings, like for set design. So like if you think of like a molding of a house, like this is upside down. Like this is the top, this is the bottom. And like we added some colors to add depth and things, so that's very random. Then there's this beautiful page, ooh, ooh, ooh. And then I dated it. I dated these so I can remember when I did this. And then this was my final for that scenic design class when I made clouds. So yeah, I really want to get back into painting because it was so fun. This was my second attempt. This is, I think, the one I turned in, and then this is the one I did for practice. I think I actually like this one better, but I needed to rotate it for class for some reason. He wanted it this way, but not bad. This one, so ugly. Let's just, ugly. This vlog has turned into, how can Jessica avoid work? Because I still need to upload my, what's it called? I still need to upload my Patreon review, and I need to read my, well, I'm buddy reading now with the girls from the Brown Girl Book Club. The Discord, we're buddy reading The Girl with the Hazel Eyes, and I need to catch up. And then I need to get off book for my scene that's at 5. But I have time, but I'm wasting it painting, so I need to stop. But I just like am so proud of this cute little page. It turned out so well. Like, now I'm excited to paint Grown too. I'm gonna do that in the near future. So yeah, closing this, putting away the art supplies. I'm gonna change, have lunch, rehearse. So I might, you'll see me in a few hours, and hopefully I would have had a more productive day. Even though it's been a pretty productive day, I'm not gonna be mad at myself. Hello, so it's actually Friday, and I'm gonna upload this video in like the next hour or 30 minutes. But yeah, it's been a fun Vlogmas week 1. I'm going to wrap up everything that I read. I managed to read about 100 pages of this, and I have to finish it today. My loan is out tomorrow, so I think I can do it. It'll be fun. But I am enjoying it. It's just a very fun personal read for me. If you don't know, Fangirl is about a girl who writes fan fiction for one of her favorite, is it novels? And she writes fanfic of like the 2 main guy characters like falling in love instead of whatever the author had. And she's like gotten really famous online, and she's also really socially anxious and going to university and feeling alone. It's very interesting. I first read it in my first year of college, so I think it was just the perfect time. I feel so much like Kath sometimes. But yeah, just starting to get into it in her classes and whatnot. I also managed to read The Polar Express. It's behind me. It's a cute little children's book. It's so adorable. I just look at the illustrations and I'm like, I want to watch the movie already. I didn't manage to watch a single holiday movie, which is also very disappointing because I really wanted to. But this week was busier than I thought, and I don't know, these next few weeks might be busier than I think too, because I have 2 self-tapes to do today that came out of nowhere. But I mean, it's great. I'm hoping to still get work and stuff throughout this time. But yeah, that's Vlogmas week 1. I hope you liked it. Stay tuned for Vlogmas week 2. I upload videos every Tuesday and Friday, and make sure to check out my Patreon if you haven't. The 25 Days of Badass Book Reviews is still going strong. I'm really happy and I'm really proud of it, and I hope people check it out. At least the first one, Grown, it's available for free, and I'm just so proud of it. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. I hope this video gave you a little bit more sunshine, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.